What is going on, guys? Today we have got Savanier here. He is the 91 cam. He was leaked a few days ago and we've managed to get him in the club. He is an 83 rated team with an 86 rated team, one team of the season or team of the week required, 60 and 70 chem, and to be honest, doesn't look terrible. If you're tired of coming up against teams that want to rip your hair out every single day, make sure you check u7buy.com for the most reliable and cheapest coins on the market. And at checkout, make sure you hit that JT11 for 5% off your order, and hopefully you have a good day. Today we're going to be putting him into the first Gold Cup and seeing what he can do for us. He is a 4-star, 5'8" with a high medium, right-footed, and the stats are pretty nice. Outside of the foot and flare, I'm going to be using him more as a box-to-box, if anything, with obviously the more attacking elements. He has got very nice stats throughout, agility balance being a big one there, composure's up. With the shadow, obviously it's a +10, so he gets 98 pace, as well as then like 90-something defending. Physicality-wise, great aggression and stamina. Not the greatest of strength, but that's okay, and the passing looks exquisite. So let's jump straight into Savanier and see what this man can do for us. Let's start off with him. Let's see what we can find. I can imagine being 5'8", he should have relatively good agility. He's going to come in quite cheap, and I think at the moment a lot of people are packing Saliba. They're packing a lot of team of the seasons that are roughly the same. So I would personally just keep going with him and using fodder. Good interception from him off Mbappe. Manages to find himself out as well. That's very nice indeed. Find him in this midfield once more. A little bit of an attacking motion here. Neymar's going to try and find him back. Find him on his left foot. Keeps the rhythm. Goes for the shot, and Lafont with a big save. And I think for me, he's going to be one of them ones that he may not get into a lot of people's main teams, but especially in Ligue 1's kind of first goal, I think he's actually going to be quite vital if you haven't necessarily sat there and spammed upgrades, if you've not got yourself a Payet yet, if you've not finished off Verratti. There's going to be a lot of chances to get him into the team, get the first touch, a cross goal again, and Savanier finishes the game for us. Get him running again. He seems like his dribbling sort of stance is actually really nice as we find him in here, looking for that Mbappe ball. Tinks it across, and that is very unlucky. I'd say cam is actually a very vital position for him, playing him kind of more deep in that box to box, and honestly he seems like his dribbling element of stuff is actually really worth having a go at, and that all depends on how you play. A lot of people are going for like a 4-1-2-1-2, they're going 4-4-2, so you may potentially have that sort of cam role that would be pretty good for him. He reminds me very much of how a Bruno feels, and KDB not as much. I don't feel his dribbling is quite like the kind of, it's almost like a lean build. Good interception, gets the second tackle, doesn't win the ball, but he manages to put under pressure, and again, just finding the ball very nicely here, looking for that Mbappe through ball. Passing's going to do him well. We're going to try and go across, little pass, Denayer denying. Good interception again. Finds him instantly on this little spin. Keeps the ball nicely. His acceleration is actually very nice here. We find him in. Can we find him through Fofana? But he picks the ball up nicely. What are we going to find? Little twist and turn. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, we went the other way. I think what has helped with having Savanier is having a big old unit of Tchouaméni sitting in the middle as well. He's really helped with the height element, because having him more of a box-to-box in that midfield, you definitely need somebody who's going to win them headers if you are playing against somebody who necessarily knocks the ball up quite a lot. Going to go for that finesse. It's not got enough venom on it, though. Savanier seeing it out. Trying to find something down this wing. It's got Fofana chasing, and this is going to be the big problem. Having them big midfielders is going to lead him sometimes a little bit on that strength battle, which you just don't want, but he seems to be holding his own. Mbappe! Oh, 3-on-3, let's go. Good interception. Takes it round. We're going for that big attack here. Finds Messi in. It's a cracking ball. Can he get enough? Finesse. Oh, it's a solid save from Navas. Always ready for this attack here. We're looking for a Ben Yedder through. Solid ball. Little pass around. Thank you very much for the 4. Savanier controlling this mid. Little one into Ben Yedder. Looking again for him. Finding him across. Ben Yedder nearly getting pushed over. So going into the overall for Savanier then. So if we're looking at the SBC, like I did mention, 83, 70 chem, pretty standard. 86, 1 in form or team of the season, and a league gun with 60 chem. That's coming in at about 98. I can imagine this 83 will probably come in anywhere between, I'd say about 15 to 20k. Really shouldn't be any more than that. So about 110 to 120 for Savanier. And I think definitely a solid card to get an upgrade. With obviously all of the upgrades happening and you getting duplicates, I would say he is a must to do. I would probably suggest pushing him a little bit more up the field, as I did find that he was very good on the ball as a box-to-box. I personally went with a shadow, which I think everybody else is going for, but I do think, especially with the mids nowadays, we are finding that the strength battle is just not enough. Being 5'8", he's a little bit of on the smaller side for a proper box-to-box, like 6-foot player, somebody who's going to tackle with strength, heading, and everything else. But his dribbling, his composure, his shooting, his passing is actually very, very top tier. Especially like we can see, he's a 93, 92 cam, 93 DM. If you wanted to go all out on the attacking side of stuff, I'd probably go with either basic. You could go for Hunter for absolute pace. But again, I think shooting wise, you want to be looking maybe something on, I need pace, so I think engine, but then I suppose we've already got a lot of agility balance, so that may be kind of a little bit on the lower side. It's just the fact that it gets the passing as well. I think the pace, getting that up a little bit more is very, very important, but this card in general can be used in multiple positions. I think box to box is okay. Cam would be actually really nice, and then obviously kind of DM, I'd probably settle for somebody else personally. But overall, I think SBC price wise, I don't think they can get anything wrong. In terms of the player, I'd give him a solid 9.4 out of 10. So let me know down below if you're going to be completing Savanier, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.